Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for Lucas Duda. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Curtis Granderson.
Pulled toward right center field. Richard will take care of this one, and Granderson is retired, leading off the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Richard racing back to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Hit sharply on the ground. Peralta is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Martinez becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Here's Jason Hayward now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 4 for 14. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He pulls this one into right. Granderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Next up from New York, David Wright. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
4-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Another full count pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Darno is over to take a look.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And there's 1 down now.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. In previous duels with DeGrom, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Conforto has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grichuk moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In is Curtis Granderson, and he hits it hard to the right side.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Grichuk moves over. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Yoenis Cespedes. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. In previous duels with DeGrom, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Way in front of that fastball. Wong, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Oh, this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Matt Carpenter. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger and USC product Lucas Duda settles in to start out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Softly hit out toward short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Left fielder, Michael.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Richard is there, and he has it for the first out. Riding in once again, Jacob DeGrom. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
He's set. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 3 runs already home here. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So the leadoff man is gone here, and that'll bring up the former batting champ Matt Holliday. Line drive to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Flores. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off with the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Here's Lucas Duda now. A bullet to first base. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Hayward is there. Let's see if they test it. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Cardinals nothing.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And a fastball just a bit up. Line towards center field. Cespedes patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
1 ball, 1
and now
strike.
A curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know.
2-2.
Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Full count now, 3-2. Yadier Molina will be next. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Yadier Molina will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Riding in once
Number
again,
70,
Wilmer Flores.
Tyler
He's singled in 2
Ryan.
trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Mets. Catcher.
Ready for another
Travis
shot now.
d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Into the box now, Jacob DeGrom. And he puts it on the ground to second. A jumping catch at second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Curtis Granderson in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's a .333 hitter. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. DeGrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Tommy Pham will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 4. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Pham, 30 years of age. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tommy Pham goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Carpenter.
And that's in there for strike 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes on the move. And that retires the side. Cards leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Steve Cishek comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Up next for the Mets.
Digging in to try it again, Lucas Duda. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Cespedes is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. The Mets lead this one 9-0. Matt Holliday standing in now.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Holliday is retired, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 22.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. And that misses ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So a full count now. Count remains full.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what?
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 9-0. Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Peralta up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob DeGrom. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's... Here's Randall Grichuk. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
It doesn't look very promising so far on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Ready for another chance. Yadier Molina 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. There's a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Santui Balala will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 64
will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Tony Cruz.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now he's able to get back into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around it. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he rips it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point view. I think a lot of times hitters go.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Mets are out on. Stepping up now, Tony Cruz.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Cardinals.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
11.
And a fastball just a bit high.
1-1.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 2-strike offering. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Flores is there. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Cardinals down to their final strike here. A bouncer to the left side. There to get it is right. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(13-0), the convincing final score. The New York Mets jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Jacob DeGrom is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.